Welcome back, sweet friends! It's been a hot minute since I've posted, and I do apologize for that. There was a reason for it, I assure you. I've posted a little bit about it in our community section if you're interested. Otherwise, I won't get into it here. As I catch up on all inZOI news, this video is going to focus on Kjun's letter from a few weeks ago on upcoming updates to the game, including motorcycles. I'm pretty excited about that, as well as inZOI's use of AI, which is always a fun and spicy topic. And again, yes, this video is late, but not everyone reads the Discord or follows the news on the official website. So hey, this is looking at you, kid. And starting right off with Kjun's letter, in his own words. Hello everyone, Kjun here. In this letter, I'll be sharing our plans for features currently in development, as well as the direction we want to take inZOI in the future. Our team has spent the past month carefully reviewing and addressing frequently reported issues, including build stability, awkward emotional expressions, and a lack of depth in the karma system. This experience has helped us once again realize how important convincing emotions and behavior is for a life simulation game. Thankfully, some players have responded positively to these fixes by expressing that emotions and conversations now feel more natural, which we truly appreciate. That said, there's still plenty of room for improvement, so we remain committed to making inZOI a better experience for players. In addition to our ongoing hotfixes, we're actively working on the May and August updates. The May update will introduce long-awaited modding features to the game. And spoiler alert, this May update, as Kjun calls it here, is now going to become a June update since the release is slightly delayed. While these features won't support creating entirely new systems from scratch at launch, they will allow you to modify key in-game data and settings. We're also preparing official plugins for Blender and Maya to make creating custom outfits and furniture easier, as well as features that allow players to work with various asset types such as textures, meshes, effects, and meta sounds. Guidelines for creating assets will be shared via tutorial videos and the modding UI. We plan on continuing to expand modding support and aim to have all core features in place by December. With a third city coming to the game, we're also exploring new challenges. We've recognized the community's desire for more gameplay depth, and we will work towards offering content with the potential for richer storytelling and more engaging experiences. To match the vibe of the new city, we will be introducing smaller vehicles such as motorcycles, along with highly requested vehicle personalization features. Since these will build upon our existing vehicle systems, some animations may seem slightly awkward at first. However, we believe that this will allow players to experience the thrill of weaving through the city on a smaller ride, enhancing both the storytelling and atmosphere aspects. We will continue to put our best effort into developing something that feels truly worthwhile. While we made some adjustments to the karma system in the previous hotfix, we will continue to refine and expand on it. To address the lack of meaningful consequences, we're currently planning new crime-related content that allows Zois to be caught and go to jail, spawning additional events as a result. Our goal is to create deeper gameplay experiences where karma-based interactions lead to logical, connected outcomes. If you have any fun or creative ideas, let us know in the inZOI feedback channel on our Discord. Finally, we've noticed growing interest and discussion within our community surrounding inZOI's use of AI. We will be addressing this topic in a separate announcement and will continue to prioritize transparency and trust to allow players to continue enjoying inZOI. While inZOI is far from perfect, we are working day and night to make it a true life simulation game through imagination, consideration, and experimentation. Every piece of feedback from each of our players helps point us in the right direction. We will continue listening closely to our community, so please don't hesitate to share your thoughts with us. Last but not least, I'd like to express my heartfelt appreciation for your continued support. Thank you, Kjun. So the announcement Kjun refers to for the AI discussion has already been posted, and we'll go over that in just a minute. But I wanted to just go over some of the key aspects of this letter first. I really like that they're embracing modding and doing their best to create a sense of ease via this mod kit that's going to be released hopefully in June. I have an entire video on the mods updates, so I won't get into that here. Definitely check out that video for more info on the modding roadmap for 2025 if you're interested in that topic. Now, they mentioned they're definitely experiencing some challenges with the new city. I am, and frankly we should all be, expecting some bugs when that city is released. As always, with the players reporting new bugs to the team, they will tackle them in order of severity as fast as they can, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm really excited to see the new vehicles that they've mentioned. They've already mentioned a motorcycle, right? And I wonder if they really meant moped, which is smaller than a motorcycle, and that's typically what you see like on small islands. I also wonder if we'll see bicycles. I'm surprised we don't have them already. I'd love for them to add bicycles. Imagine a bike with a child seat on the back where you could just take your toddler with you on a stroll around the beach. He also mentioned vehicle personalization. I wonder what that entails exactly. If it's just choosing from, say, different interiors on the vehicles or rims, tires. I have no idea. But you know what I'd really like to see added? The ability to change the age of the car. Like visually change it, like, or maybe even mechanically so it breaks down more often. Like, let me just drive an old jalopy around, or hoopty if I want to, and give me a mechanic skill. Like when my hoopty suddenly decides to just give out on me at the red light, I have to get out of the car and start tinkering under the hood. I mean, that would be something, wouldn't it? Maybe in time, or maybe someone can mod it now that we have the mod kit. And then finally, the karma system updates. I do love that. It is definitely a bit bare right now. I remember trying to get my character arrested for doing bad things, and it was really hard to do. So the consequences definitely need to be amped up. I even punched a cop in the face, and well, my character did. Let me rephrase that. My character punched a cop in the face, and he didn't get arrested. Not at once. And on the contrary, the cop was actually texting me afterwards to make friends. Ah, rest his soul. And then when we finally were jailed, it was pretty uneventful, which Kjun, in all fairness, did warn us before that update that there wasn't much to it, but I am hoping they'll add to that experience in time. I'm not sure if this update Kjun is referring to will change anything on that jail aspect, but he does mention new events that might unfold. So maybe, but I can't wait to see what surprises await us there. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are so far for these upcoming updates. Now, let's quickly go over some clarifications on the generative AI technologies used in the game, and these were provided by the inZOI team off of the Discord server itself. So in their words, recently there has been growing interest in various discussions in the community regarding the use of generative AI technologies used in inZOI. To provide clear and accurate information, we would like to share the following details. Text-to-image, or T2I technology. The text-to-image technology applied in inZOI was trained using publicly available images that are permitted for commercial use. Over the course of several months, we built our own dataset by selecting 20 million images from public images released under Creative Commons licenses, permitting commercial use and modification. In this process, we referred to Mosaic ML's Common Canvas methodology and applied additional filtering standards to enhance reliability. For model training, we used open source AI architectures licensed for commercial use. On 3D printing AI technology. Our 3D printing AI technology was trained on approximately 46,000 high-quality 3D models either owned by us or sourced from datasets that are also permitted for commercial use. This enables users to automatically generate blueprints for in-game 3D printing. Video to motion technology. The video to motion, or V2M, system was trained primarily on over 1.7 million motion data samples owned and collected by us, supplemented with a limited number of publicly available datasets released under open licenses. As a result, the V2M system enables characters to naturally perform human-like movements such as walking, greeting others, and dancing. on our development principles. As we developed and applied generative AI technologies, we generally employed the following principles. Use of open source technologies licensed for commercial use. Use of carefully selected datasets permitted for commercial use. Operation of a robust reporting and review system to address any potential claims swiftly and responsibly. We wanted to share this for transparency as part of our effort to deliver technologies that creators trust. Thank you. So, I'm certainly not claiming to be an expert in this field. I did a small amount of research a while ago when there was a lot of concern with this game using AI, and I looked at small language models versus large language models, the differences between them. inZOI uses small language model, at least so far anyway, which relies on your own computer's GPU versus relying on energy-hungry data centers, which large language models do. I read into Krafton's policies on AI, how they have an entire division dedicated to it called the Deep Learning Division, and they've even set up an entire AI ethics committee utilizing internal and external experts even. So, I mean, I really think they try their best to do things right, and it really behooves them anyway to not get into any copyright issues as a large company with a lot to lose. But in any case, I'm still glad there's players that are interested in companies using ethical AI. They serve as a neighborhood watch, so to speak, making sure companies do as they claim, and that's important to have. AI is here to stay, in society I mean, whether we like it or not. I don't like all AI I've seen. I do see a lot that in the wrong hands can be very detrimental, but so far in inZOI, I like the AI tools we've been given. I especially like the behavioral AI, the ability to 3D print objects. The smart ZOI feature is really interesting so far as well. So there's nothing that really triggers me in this game, but let me know what you think. I know I don't have to tell you guys this, but keep it classy in the comments, please. Try not to get riled up with one another. We don't all think the same, and if someone does not like AI, there's nothing you're gonna do to change that by reacting harshly to them in the comments. Just let everyone have their opinion. It's actually good that we don't all think alike. And we do have to keep companies accountable. AI is at a crucial turning point, and now more than ever, companies need to be transparent about how they're implementing AI, and I'm glad inZOI is addressing it at least and keeping communication alive with its players. So guys, don't forget to check out my other video that goes into the mod kit update in more detail, and stay tuned real soon for the modding AMA or Ask Me Anything video that I'll be releasing most likely tomorrow. And until then, friend, stay happy, stay safe, and as always, enjoy!